Hey everybody, my name is Josh, joshhallmusic.com. This is the Shavasana Kitty YouTube channel. And if you're coming back, thanks for joining me again. And if this is your first time seeing me, hey, welcome. So today the lesson is called All Natural. And here's the thing, like in the beginning, there are just 7 notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and they're separated by specific fixed distances. All of everything that basically has to do with Western music can be derived from the relationships of those 7 notes. So we have our like 3 major chords, we have 3 minor chords, we have a single diminished chord. We have all 7 modes. We have major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, and minor 7/5/5 or half diminished. We have 3 different pentatonic scales. 6 if you separate major and minor pentatonic scales. I don't, but people like to. And so if you haven't really processed the relationship between the notes to each other, just those 7 natural notes, trying to understand what happens when that gets transposed into other keys can be really, really challenging. And so there are only a couple of things that are not encompassed by the original 7, right? Those 7 original notes. One is the augmented chord. Doesn't exist in all natural notes. You need a harmonic minor, melodic minor, scales to be able to get those things. There's no whole tone scale, and there's no symmetrical diminished scale like the whole step, half step, or the half step, whole step diminished scales. Everything else, though, is basically there. And as simple as that sounds, to just play all natural notes, it's an incredibly deep practice. And so what I've done here is I've created a little riff, D minor to G major. So some might say, well, that's a Dorian riff. And it is one way to think about it. But it's also all natural notes. It's an all natural note riff. There's nothing in there that isn't a natural note. And so I'm going to play that. It's going to be a 4-bar phrase, and I'm going to repeat it 3 times. And the first time it goes by, I'm going to play the A natural minor pentatonic against it. The second time, I'm going to play the D natural minor pentatonic against it. And the last time, I'm going to play the E minor natural pentatonic against it. All 3 of those pentatonic scales are made up of natural notes. And so here, I'm going to play them in the box so that people can recognize what it is, because you've probably played that box before. You play this all over the neck. I'm just going to show you it from the box so that you can see it. So here's our, jazz bossa nova. And this is the loop. There's the G, D minor. Here's A minor natural pentatonic. Here we go. D. E minor. And that's that. Now, if you separate your pentatonic scales and you consider minor pentatonics to be different from major pentatonics, and in a way they are, but in their fundamental use in music, they're the same collection of notes. You have your C major pentatonic with all natural notes. You got your C, D, E, G, A, and then you've got your F major pentatonic, which is F, G, A, C, D, and then you've got your G major pentatonic, which is G, A, B, D, E. So I'm going to do the same thing. This time I'm going to start with the C major pentatonic against the D minor, G major progression, and then I'll play the F and then the G, just so you can see how that works. I'm just going to use the this like ladder box pattern, because once again, it's another thing that people recognize and they can see and use and go, oh, that makes total sense. So here we go. Here's the riff. That's D minor. That's the G. Here we go. C. G. F. All right. So there was a collection of pentatonic scales, all natural notes, started with the minor ones first, then did the major ones second. That's one approach, that all natural notes can be used to play over just a very simple chord progression, like D minor to G. All right. Another possible thing you could do, I suppose, is you could play, your chord scales with that, and you've got your 7 diatonic chords that are based with all natural notes. You have A minor, D minor, C major, D minor. Did I say that already? A minor, D minor. I don't even remember. So you've I don't edit these videos, by the way, and I also don't script them. So I'm just going right now. So here we go. You've got your A minor, your B diminished, your C major. You've got your D minor, your E minor, your F major, and your G major chords. And you could cycle those however you want. You could do straight up and down, cycle 2. You could do cycle 3, cycle 4, cycle 5, cycle 6, whatever you want to do. And that can become kind of a cool thing. I kind of like doing them in vertical stacks. So I might start with a C major 7 and do like a G7 after, and then like a D minor 7, and then an A minor 7. And you can go up and down like that kind of thing. And I think that sounds pretty cool over riffs like this. So I'm just going to do the same loop, and then I'm going to be doing those in little boxes, kind of up and down. But this is all natural notes again. There's nothing special happening here outside of that. I'm not adding. No, there are no accidents. There's no great accidents. So here we go. Here's our riff. We got D minor to G, and I'm going to start with C major 7, and there, I guess that was the end. I was kind of hoping to just keep going, but I set it for 3 repeats. So that gives you a little peek into the depth of a potential all natural note practice, along with really getting inside all of the chords that are present there, all the way up to your 13 chords. They're all represented by natural notes. All of the fundamental structure of Western music that is based on half steps is represented in those natural notes. And the beautiful thing about the guitar, and the challenge about the guitar, but the beautiful thing about it is it is also set up in half steps. And so once you understand the actual space difference between the notes, it becomes a lot easier to see where they are. And I highly recommend investing some time in that, so that you are not limited to boxes, but can be anywhere you want to be. Anyway, if this was helpful in some way, useful, like, comment, subscribe. You may find my newsletters useful at joshhallmusic.com. I have courses on there that deal with the various practices that I do that can help you step up into a more knowledgeable way of playing. Have a good one. We'll see you.